afternoon, everyone. I hope you are doing great. Today's topic is going to be about Nigerian food. My name is AMINOU, for those who don't know my name. I am from Nigeria. Nigeria is a multicultural country. That's if for those who don't know. It's a country where we have different languages, about 500 languages, and different types of food we eat. But this particular food I would like to cook is something you can find in your house. Very easy to make, and it's mainly meant for children. I mean, we cook it for children, Nigerian children. I remember my mother used to cook this type of food, and I and my brothers would take it to school. It's just like a snack. It's not really a kind of food you eat, like having your breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's nothing like that. It's just a snack for typical Nigerians. So these are the recipes I intend to cook. First of all, flour. We need flour, and I've already mixed everything I need to use, but I'm going to explain to you what are the recipes to make buns. That is the name of the food. You will need 2 cups of flour. That's what you will need. You will also need a quarter of teaspoon of salt, and then you will also need about 4 spoons of, maybe depending on your taste, because it's usually sweet. I personally, I don't like too much sugar, so I use sweetener like stevia or xylitol, sometimes honey. But for those of you that you want to use sugar, then you can use 4 spoons of sugar at least, because that is what I included here in this particular recipe. You can also include baking powder. You can also include egg, but I did not include baking powder. I did not include egg. I just mix what is available around here, which you can use at home. And I also included yes, milk. I also included milk. So these are the recipes. Just to make it clear again for you. You will need 2 cups of flour, 1/2 spoon of baking powder, which I didn't include in this recipe. You will also need maybe this particular measurement for a quarter of this particular cup for milk, and then 4 spoons of sugar. It depends on your taste. A quarter teaspoon of salt, quarter of this little bit of salt, and then you use warm water to mix everything together, which it's all here. All the ingredients are here. You mix everything together, and then it's up to you to decide 1 egg if you want, but I did not include egg. So these are all the recipe I decided to use before I'm going to fry it, because that is what I'm going to do. So after mixing all this together, I'm going to fry it. So right now we are going to fry it. This is the pot I recommend you should use, because in order for it to become thicker and something you can carry easily, you will need a pot like this, and you also need oil, lots of oil actually, but I don't like too much of oil, so I use this particular quantity. So when I need more oil, I will add more oil, but for now this is the quantity I want to use. So this pot is what I would definitely recommend you should use. Now we are going to start. So you wait about at least maybe 10 seconds to make it hot. But first of all, you have to make just take a little bit of flour to try it if it is okay. So I'm going to drop a little bit just to make sure, just to test the oil, it's ready to be used at least. That's my intention, so I have to use it. And the most important is that it must go up. If it doesn't go up, then it's not ready. So you can see it's not ready. So I have to wait maybe extra, maybe 5 minutes maybe. It has to be very hot. Okay. You can see now that it's ready. The oil is ready to be used. And then you put it when you finish frying, just put it here on this tissue paper or toilet papers in order to drain out the oil, because too much oil is not good for our body. So now I'm going to start. Let me just remove it. You do it gently, not too quickly. Just take a scoop of it and then drop it. Another scoop, drop it. Another scoop, drop it. You don't have to add too many. You have to create space in between. Otherwise, they will stick together. So you have to put it there. That there should be a space in between them. And then later on, when they are a bit strong enough, then you can now use spoon to move them around. As you can see, it requires a very hot oil and it's working. I even made a mistake here that they are even kind of a bit sticky to each other. See? Quickly, it doesn't take long. Just few seconds, it's hot and it's ready. It's something you can quickly cook for your children and your children will love it. Although, to be honest, it's not too healthy. I personally, I would prefer buckwheat, which you normally call it in Czech, pohanka. And you can use rice flour if you want. But this is ordinary flour, which that's for those who are allergic to gluten. But if you're not allergic, you can just buy a very simple flour you can get in Tesco and other places and just cook it. It's very easy, not so difficult. And this is to show you how it is well prepared and it is ready. So I drop it. I drop it. Doesn't take long. It's very easy. Salt. I have two good friends here. They are. I think you can see them. They are trying it. It's like they like it. So let them just introduce themselves to you and tell you their opinion about the food.
Ahoy, I'm Zuela. I like it. Hola, Oriana. I like it.
So that is it. So you can look at it. So you can cook it for your children and let them take it to school whenever they like. So bye.